What up YouTube, T-Moose here. Since this month I'm doing my reviews for January films, here is my review for the 2016 animated film, Norm of the North. Alright, I've seen some January movies that I quite like, even the ones that get bad reviews. There are some that I do appreciate, but there are January movies that I do think are trash. And Norm of the North is one of them. Yeah, Norm of the North was just... This movie was abysmal. This movie completely sucked. I mean, it's... for one, it has a 9% Rotten Tomatoes, so that's all you need to know. They have some not-so-great sequels as well. And the voice cast is pretty solid, though. You got the voices of Rob Schneider, you got Ken Jeong, you got Heather Graham. But their talent are wasted with a abysmal, god-awful movie like this. I remember watching this thing in theaters. I saw this around the same time as I saw stuff like Ride Along. I actually saw this the same day as I saw Ride Along, matter of fact. So I had a bit of a double feature. I had Ride Along and Norm of the North. But Norm of the North was the worst. It stars Rob Schneider, who voices this polar bear named Norm, who doesn't really know how to hunt here. So he, does so he possesses this unique ability to talk to human. So when this wealthy business guy named Mr. Green, voiced by Ken Jeong, unveils his idea to build a luxury condos in the Arctic, Norm must realize that his beloved home is in jeopardy, and so he's stowed away to a ship in New York, where when he there, he has meet this young girl named Allie, voiced by Maya Kay, who helps him hatch a scheme to sabotage Mr. Green's plans. This movie was not funny at all. This thing was, the sequels are not all as good either. They're probably even worse, but that's not really saying much. The sequels are so bad, they didn't even release those things in theaters. They released those things straight to DVD. So, yeah, I guess Norm of the North is not... I'll say this, it's not Emoji Movie bad, but it's still a pretty god-awful bad movie. The voice acting wasn't great. The animation style wasn't so good. This is definitely no Disney or Pixar. You can definitely tell by the quality of this film. That's not from a major anime studio. You even had poor Bill Nye was even dragging this. Come on, man. There are probably some kids who would enjoy this film, I guess, but the message is also not so great. The villain is not really... It's probably one of the worst anime villains there is. The jokes, fall flat in this movie. There's not really anything good to say about this film at all. There was some pretty bad anime movies in 2016. I remember I saw this, and two of the bad anime movies of that year was probably this and Ratchet & Clank. So, yeah, 2016 was an interesting year for anime films, but, yeah, Norm of the North and Ratchet & Clank was probably the worst. Until, of course, a year later when Emoji Movie got released, then it changed the game. But, yeah, Norm of the North, horrible, really, really god-awful film. It's very lazy, it's cheap, I didn't even pay to see this, by the way, and I still won my money back. That's how bad this movie was. So, anyway, let me leave it to you guys. Have you ever checked out Norm of the North? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Have you even ever checked out the sequels? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is T-Moose signing off.